My next guest is being urged by influential Republicans in New York to challenge Cuomo for his governorship next year. Is he the one to fix this mess, or will Cuomo skate and triumph with a fourth term? Joining me to discuss, New York Republican Congressman Lee Zeldin. Welcome back to the show, Congressman.
It's great to be with you.
I know it's getting a little spicy, but, we like to keep things hot here in the home of hot freedom. So how is this playing out for the governor? Is he doomed, or is he going to triumph?
I think that what's different right now is you're hearing from a lot of Democrats speaking up. In the past, you've had Republicans trying to hold Governor Cuomo's feet to the fire, to hold him accountable. But right now, whether it's Assemblyman Ron Kim, we've heard congressional candidates, the current Democrat candidate for Manhattan Borough President, other state legislators speaking up about the bullying, the vindictive approach towards governing, and the ramifications with the loss of lives, as you're pointing out, as a result of the governor's policy, and then the cover-up and the dishonesty. And he said he didn't have enough time to provide the information because he was too busy, yet Melissa DeRosa, the secretary to the governor, was saying that the reason why they weren't providing information wasn't that they were too busy, it was that they wanted to block a Department of Justice investigation. And oh, by the way, the governor wrote a self-congratulatory book on leadership. So what I think is a little bit different here is that the governor, in his third term, and possibly running for a fourth term, it sounds like he's intent on that, is facing blowback not just from Republicans, but he's also seeing it from his own party. Things feel different now.
It does feel different. And obviously, there are a lot of Republicans in the state assembly who've been very vocal. But now you have not only Ron Kim, who's calling for the governor's impeachment, but Mayor de Blasio, whom no one cares about, and AOC. AOC is saying that he needs to be investigated. She's basically saying what you are saying. So are you the guy to unseat him? And does impeachment work as swiftly as it might in a place like California?
Well, first off, you point out the investigations. You're talking about the impeachment call. The state legislature may very well rein in the governor's emergency powers. And the fact is that this issue is a lot bigger than just the nursing home directives, because we have people fleeing the state due to the loss of freedoms. You just got into that in your last segment with many ways that whether it's your kids being impacted with the amount of time that they're able to get inside of the classroom, or it's that small business or that's going to fold, or it's other dynamics that make people feel like other states with more freedoms are the place to go, or a lower cost of living and lower taxes, or maybe more public safety. Albany passed the cashless bail that went into effect just over a year ago, and we all saw the defund the police movement in New York City. So I believe that the feeling of New Yorkers right now is an urgency that they have to save their state, that this is it. If
are you the guy to save the state? Are you going to run for governor?
I've been encouraged to consider it. I will tell you what I know. Two things for sure. One thing is that I know that whoever the candidate is, I'm going to do everything in my power to help them to make sure Governor Cuomo doesn't get a fourth term. And the other thing that I know for sure is that my next step is talking to my wife and my twin girls, my 14-year-olds at home, because you need to have that right balance. And I'm not going to come on TV right now before making sure that my family is in that place for that. And whether you're in the media or you're in elected office or whatever you do, you have to have that right balance between home life and work life.
Yes.
So those are the two things I know for sure.
All right. Well, we are parents first. I'd be very curious to see how this pans out. Obviously, I am a lover of liberty. So if, in fact, you run, you have to promise, one, to legalize marijuana and get behind that, because that is true freedom. And number two, bring the casino to Times Square, because my staff needs something to do on Thursday nights other than drink, and that would be very helpful.
Wow, those are that casino in Times Square. I don't know if you'd put an entire governor's campaign behind it, but if Kennedy was running for governor or mayor, I could see it.
Oh my God, never. All right. Good luck to you with everything. Thank you for your honest doling out of the truth. I appreciate it, Congressman Zeldin.
Thank you. Have a great night.
Thank you.